So, hello and welcome back to another episode of Justice 5. We're of course playing to learn at the moment, as we keep switching up things quite often, it feels like. We are also in a stability hole, and that is of my own digging, because I was a silly man. Holy shit. Lord in the faith, that is out of nowhere. We can quickly do that. Legitimacy will go back up very quickly. We can upgrade you. Why are you not fully working? Paper, we're missing paper. Okay. I mean, I did change it out around quite a bit. I remember that. So we do need to build it up again, but with that knowledge, maybe we should focus on this stuff around here. Why did not turn you into a town? I mean, I guess lumber is interesting, but it's not that valuable. Just in comparison, it's like, let's leave it as it is. But we need paper. Paper, 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 paper. Where is it? And we do need to build it up as much as possible. Luckily enough, we do have, oh. I assume that was my air. Are we gonna flop around again with our dynasty? It feels like the goofiest part. And when are you gonna stop annoying me? I know that I have, like, the measles we have, yes, but... Or not. Whatever. You guys know what you're doing. I am also losing manpower, but I think that is because we're missing, paper. So our, stuff is not fully active. So we should get that solved at some point. We also can upgrade our beer. Our breweries. Oh, it's a new France. Got yourself a new map. You still have a shit ton of troops that completely outsmite anything that I own. Well, it's not crazy. I've been also thinking about, I mean, currently you're stabilizing, but could I just, I don't know, wow, this 50 stability. Could I not just start encouraging migration everywhere? So, we have currently two decisions. Either we go for liberal influence in the government, which gives us progress to liberalism and gives us a lot of liberalism and lose legitimacy, or we get absolutist influence, which gives us 20% toward 20 towards absolutism, but it costs us a lot of stability. And also a lot of estate loyalty. I mean, if I would be full in stability, I would of course take the other one, but I think I need to take this at the moment. And we have another option here. I mean, I still need to kind of fix things, obviously. This helps. Yeah, we're gonna bolster the ground authority. I mean, there's a university that we could sponsor, but I think this is probably better. Is our ground power now so far down because of the switch of liberty? No, it's not. But liberalism does give us a state loyalty. Culture, but culture, like all of the other stuff I don't care about. Like a state, okay, is good, but I think I'd rather want that ground power. That does so much. Yeah, this does like such an insane amount of different things. Alright, what do we have here? Traditional economy, not the biggest fan. Festival complaints, we do that. Support innovative stuff, sure. Just cosmic cultural tradition, I have that plenty. Then we'll see what kind of events we get. Better tools workshop. We actually have not really done anything with, like, have not much for tools. My income completely dropped again. Because this... Well, power of Baden, fantastic. Also gives legitimacy and absolutism. Okay. I'll take that. Did everything get more expensive again? I mean, the burgers lost a lot of money. Well, that will fix itself. We currently have an amazing gain of legitimacy. And more prestige, why not? Generation of cowards, sure, get purged. Idiots. I'm once again a little bit on edge because, well, that was not a update. And I also know that update always means that things might get messy and my whole game drops around. Who knows? Who knows if that is currently the case? There we go. I mean... I guess there was something? I don't know. That reduced maximum tax or something like that. Either way. Oh, wait. Wait, we are in a disaster. There was like... Did I miss a pop-up? Huh? Am I crazy? There was no pop-up, right? That just happened. Wait. Okay, we gain supreme authority for 20 years, decay modifier. And they lose satisfaction, reinstate legacy of assembly. So assembly, reign and elites. It costs money. Ability through an event. So the end requirements for this are 10 years, 20 or 20 years. Our crown estate has greater equal power to okay, so we basically need to make them really loyal, or we just completely oh, but that's not something we can change, right? It does say all of these, so that's gonna be difficult. I mean, if I would have not been currently in the gutter with a little bit of my stuff. But it looks like paper is also kind of fixing itself a little bit. So at least happy about that. Pottery workshop, there's a glass workshop. Our money is now going in again, now that the legitimacy has been fixed. Lovely. Let's do some stuff here. I mean, this doesn't look like that much. Rain and elites, let's start with that. We get an event. Rogue the villages. Oh wow. We revoke this and this. Curb noble power, which makes them gives us more push towards absolutism, or we go for no noble seats, which I think I'm liking this the most. This seems rather easy. Reduces the power by 25%. Can do this several times. Oh no, so we need to basically... I need to save up money, I guess, to push away on this stuff into Degum. Oh, that's not nice. Well, so be it. That is currently an unpleasant time to do that, to be honest, because I want to push up ground power. And I can't put you as a commander, can I? Doesn't look like it. Or you're somewhere in the list that I don't see. Anyway, then we're gonna put someone from the ground into the thingy. You're 70. Okay, we're not putting you. We're not putting you there. You're 75. Okay. Is someone? Yeah, there we go, Stefan. Maybe you'll do. So yeah, we do need money. This comes at the worst time. I mean, if we just wait 10 years, it also is just gonna go away, right? So this one is minus 80. We have less than minus 80. Uses by estates. Get more enrichment, we lose prestige. Okay. Well, we'll struggle with the disaster, why not? Buildings are still being built. We still are alright with that. So we don't need to invest anything here. That's good. I mean, obviously we can build a lot of buildings. That is obvious. Hello? Go away. I'm finding so much of the world, but I don't care. I really don't. Just a little worried that the states are gonna build all kinds of garbage. while I'm not looking, because because it already looks like there's a lot of garbage. So the other ones who have so much power are the burgers. The issue is, if I remove all of these like privileges, I'm gonna lose a lot of income, because all of these privileges currently make my income. That is a little bit unfortunate. If I now would go to this disaster and I don't even think I get enough money for this to be finished. If I do all of these things, we basically just curtail their power. So, we can increase our ground power through revoking privileges, increasing control access to our locations, building a counting house, increasing our legitimacy, enacting certain policies. Yeah, I know. Is this gonna be just me waiting for this to completely be over? I mean, 20 years is technically what we need to wait. And in itself, it doesn't do like that much, right? It just gives minus 10% state loyalty. That is only relevant for the nobility and the commoners. Seems like also Thingy is overtaking things now, and things keep throwing like that. Huh. It's curious, it's really curious. I mean, we're not gonna have any rebels, right? Yeah, this is not happening. Pushing for absolutist stuff would have been nice. All these upgrades coming in now. But nothing for me. I mean, do I just heavily revoke privileges and then just hand them out again? I mean, currently it's very cheap to get rid of these things. And of course, specifically through this special decision and stuff like that. But that also once again reduces all this state loyalty. And a lot of modifiers here that I want. That is mainly what is upsetting me. Baroque music. Okay, that's not worth it. For that much money. I mean, we also don't have like that much money currently going around. For different reasons. These smart will just give us a bunch of stuff. We go towards absolutism. I'll gladly do that. Yeah. Push further towards this. I mean, this also gives me a bunch of ground power. So maybe that is gonna be the thing that pushes us further. Over the edge. Still need a bunch of paper though. Let's quickly spend this. Just so that we can resolve that paper situation. To some degree. That's also absolutism. But it also costs me legitimacy, which is gonna drop my income. With that, I would reduce... Oh, this is not even that much of an investment. This is not that much of an investment. This is not gonna fix this. I mean, this is still gonna go upwards. Let's wait until we have our legitimacy fixed. I mean, we are in a disaster. Let's treat it like one, right? Kind of fixing stuff and being more wary about things is somewhat important. I mean, we have a paper shortage and you keep building fucking scriptoriums and printer shops. Why such assholes, estates? Oh, we could have technically also canonized some stuff, that is also true. To fix our legitimacy? Well, then now it's too late. Just one more tick, and we have this full again. So, bring this ends, push us towards absolutism again. Sure. Like, these rebels are so meaningless. Like, they don't matter whatsoever. Well, if we can just keep getting these events and pushing us towards absolutism, I will become as absolute as possible. So, there's a bunch of stuff that would push me towards it. I saw there was an absolute rule. Hello? I mean, this only gives me trade range, right? Technically, this one. Royal Degree pushes us certain towards it. Transportation code. This costs me 20 stability, which, I mean, yeah. And then we could, there's not a tax efficiency for 10%. That's a better tax efficiency than the other tax efficiency. This doesn't do anything. Free trade, peasant levy, garrison size. We know a lot of these. More materials output. Tax, not a tax efficiency. Why do I have so many tax efficiencies? We have autocracy, which would give now absolutism as well. I like how these things get like new modifiers as well, I have to admit. I mean, this costs me 20 stability. Am I willing to do this just to get more crown power and more pushed? But it also does autocracy. I'm not sure if I want that. The expanded archives are good with the tax efficiency and the inward focus. There was another one that I just saw, the one with 10% tax efficiency. Where are you? There. 3 subjects and 10% tax efficiency. I would be willing to invest into that. Transportation code is nice, but not important. Little Ice Age. Well, we are one after another. We're jumping in one thing after another. Ration policies is gonna give us less food consumption, but unrest. Provincial food production. Gets food production with the highest location, got the legitimacy, but we do need... Oh. I see. Send food aid. Are we gonna have a struggle here? I think it currently looks alright. I mean, it's not winter yet. Oh. There's nothing that here just pushes me towards thingy. I'm gonna go one now towards the defensive again. As much as I can. Just constantly in this in this kind of feeling of things are not doing alright. We have not full centralization at the moment, so I would definitely do that. Just to get the centralization full again. This is gonna definitely be like 20 years passing, I feel like. The way things currently roll. Well, we'll see if our tax efficiency is gonna change anything about the situation. Yeah, this is fun. this is very entertaining. The dancing cost. Okay, what do we have here? We can conduct the census. There doesn't seem anything that pushes our absolutism, right? No, let's conduct the census, which also gives us stability. Makes the most sense. We have a lot of ground power. Military revolution, containment factories, outward look. Nope. I guess I would be alright with this. Give me more population and more stability. More people means more buildings being filled. As we do have a handful of free jobs. Just a handful. So we'll see. Alright. You're out. Let's give you a new guy. Should I even be doing this? This converting stuff? I feel like you're not getting anywhere. One thing that I could do, I'm not sure how valuable that will be, is changing social values towards absolutism. Because I think the ticking has already gone... Oh no, wait, you are getting further. Okay. Let's help out with that. Conversion is not super important. Okay, we're getting a lot of support. Nothing that matters on that. We're gonna have to do a lot of cleaning up when things come around. But yeah, there's stability. I mean, stability does give straight up a state satisfaction, so... No matter how we look at it, it will fix our things. Currently we are at 33% tax efficiency. Let's see what happens when we flip things around with the peasant land inheritance. There's like so much modifier stuff working in here. And I am curious about... I mean, of course, we throw things around every direction. Stop dying. But I can imagine that someone who focus releases on in certain directions can really get a lot out of things and out of modifiers. But not me. That's not what I do. There we go. Tax efficiency is in. What does this exactly affect? That's actually something else that I kind of like. I mean, it says tax efficiency. So okay, it's just straight up. It's just straight up a percentage upon the amount of taxes that I get. I see. I guess that's simple enough. I mean, if we really want to solve this here in the absolutist way, we do need to revoke privileges. Yeah, we need 67% estate power. We have less than or equal to 13 total estate privileges granted, and we have less than minus 80 absolutism versus liberalism. This still confuses me. What does it mean? Well, we've created 50 absolutism versus liberalism. Which direction is it? Like, I assume that this sounds like we need to be more absolute, this version here, because the crown estate has more power. But I'm not 100% sure. So we need to reach 80 absolutism. Which is gonna take a while. We do need more events for that. But we do still also need to remove privileges. The crown power itself does also give us state loyalty, which is interesting. But I guess, oh, this is just, I do the temporary food thingy. Should be gone after a month. Ah, screw it. We're just gonna start removing privileges. Let's go full on absolutist. There's the problem. Reign in the wealthy. So, we can revoke 2 privileges, which makes them of course very upset. Some of them both do trade capacity. This on the local level is just, yeah, just less power, which I think is not that impressive. It does give absolutism though. This doesn't give absolutism, right? It's just revokes privileges, but we need to do it, so screw it. We need to remove the amount of privileges that you guys have. And this, I guess, is a really easy way to do these things. If we're being honest. Otherwise, we would need to get the... I mean, the loyalty would drop by a lot. By 50, right? Or 40. Let's just keep doing that. Screw it. Screw all of you. They're in the leads. You guys as well. Or marriage rights. Elite council. Oh, this one I've wanted to remove at some point anyway. But yeah, now we're getting to the situation where we don't have that much income from these guys because, well, they're obviously upset. So of course they're doing anything. We still have the bubonic plague apparently somewhere, but I don't believe that. But it's not looking too bad with the income. Let's just keep crushing them down, fuck it. Same thing with commoners, same thing with... I mean, to be honest, the burghers and the nobility are most important because they have the highest amount of power. I think they have also the highest amount of modifiers. Like, all of this is 50%. I think the burghers only have like 20. I mean, they have some 50% thingies, but... only some. Hello? Bohemia? You want to be my friend? All of a sudden. Sure. I mean, I'm alright with that. We're gonna go towards absolutism. Screw all of you. Liberalism, plutocracy, no. Full absolutism. I mean, I guess I cannot do an absolutist plutocratic thingy. That feels like it's not gonna work. Just give me money, event. That is the only thing that I need. I mean, we're still building. Like, there's nothing we change about this here. Can I ask you for money? I'm not gonna join any... Oh wait, what am I doing? This could be an issue if the League War happens. Actually that is true. Where's the cancel alliance thingy button? Am I blind? There's an offer alliance button. Why can I not find the cancel alliance button? Form defensive league. Create Caspella, declare war, threaten war. I mean, it's surely not gonna be in all of these other things. Access? Definitely not. Subject. Okay. Interesting. That seems slightly strange. Yeah, we're gonna just cancel that to break the lines again because we're not gonna bother. Let's go towards this again. Reign in the wealthy. Land commerce, treasury rights. Ah, the treasury rights is actually good. Like, both of these are good. Well, tough luck. We probably should wait until these guys are really loyal again. I have been doing this a little bit crazily. And like I said, this has done things to my income. Oh, what's this? Education of the masses. Oh, because we no longer have that. I see. We're missing a certain thing. I'm at 53 yet. Probably should do the clergy at some point as well. I mean, the clergy should not cost us money. We're gonna get... Now it takes even longer to reach any higher limits. A Landtag would be the worst event ever. I still need 2 years for it even to be possible to finish that. Oh, sure. We'll take any kind of tech boosts as well. At least our manpower goes back up again. And we do need to wait for you guys to below, so I think the next target will be the clergy. How expensive is this even? I think this is getting... oh no, that's not getting cheaper. My mistake. I mean, the rebels are popping faster now, but only to that degree. I feel like I have based too much of my economy onto the states. Now that I want to quickly switch over to absolutism in a certain sense. I'm not sure how smart of a decision that is. We are at our max here, so we are gonna... actually important. 48. Now we're gonna take someone younger in. You are gonna give me something else now. What are you gonna give me? That's a good question. Do I just do province control? I mean, it feels like it's not gonna... It's gonna give it 10% more, but... I'm kind of happy that I switched things around in terms of the food production. So that some places are alright. This is a mess. We've not even solved half of the issue. Yeah, the money goes down even further. Sure. Current corporation. Legitimacy and prestige. Not gonna do much. Oh, now we're down to 33. Now it's going... Now it's switching up and around. We do need to reduce disability investment again. Technically speaking, we are growing here because of the thingy. Maybe I should just speed this up. How does that sound? We are gonna let these guys be unhappy. We're just gonna focus on this. The cultural investment and technically, like, prestige has no meaning, in my opinion. It does a few things. It does, like, diplomat rotation, market attraction, but to such a small amount, I'm not sure if it's worth it to invest into that. I would rather now invest everything into, well, reigning in the estates even further. So let's do that. Next thing gonna be the clergy. Should have enough money, reign in the religious. I can't just keep pissing off the same guys. This should change nothing about my income. There we go, let's do a Landtag. Nothing here really stands out. Let's do a rush of merchants. Yeah. Already full there. I mean, we do have now a lot of ground power. 55%. We can do better than that. Let's also piss off the commoners. We are gonna have to remove a thingy. I mean, to be honest, we can also piss off the thingy now, the ability again. Oh, not quite. We should probably wait a little bit, at least. I mean, at least the estates are still building stuff as well, even if it's not the perfect stuff. Oh, my money is now also up there again. Let's do the commoners as well. Can't even do that much stuff here. Okay. Now I need to wait for you guys to become happy again. I think I can be... at the most what I can do is... there we go. Push the clergy down a little bit. Oh, clergy is happy. Well, I'm gonna use that opportunity. Well, clergy. Right to inherit, land rights. Yeah, tax efficiency again. Yeah, the burghers are not happy enough that I can pull this again. I would do the religious again. I mean, have I dealt with this part? I mean, 10 years have passed. We still have... I mean, I'm still missing the absolutism. That's the main issue. Can't really do much about that. No matter how I look at it. I mean, we do need to do the burgers again. No matter how we look at it. They have so much power still. For that they would need to become more loyal. gonna be a whole thing again. I mean, all of this stuff here, like... I mean, it's quite interesting about all of these situations. None of them feel like... I mean, the Reformation kind of matters for me to do anything. Let's face it like that. To go to war. That is to a certain degree, right? I probably should do the thingy here. I mean, I do want to do more more max literacy again, and I guess religious teaching is gonna be the easiest way to go on about that. It's a shame that we don't have a control about which things are gonna get removed. Which policies. I want them to become happy, not more unhappy. Like, I feel like also, I mean, the clergy does have some power left. But you're the ones that I can easiest remove. I mean, but you also don't have, like, that crazy stuff here, like 33%. Yeah, this is not the worst stuff. I mean, it's the burgers again, no matter how I look at it. Has the autocratic... Okay, what do we do here? This is the thingy, legislative absolution. We need the autocratic parliament. We have the absolute rule and rights of the crown. So either absolute rule, autocratic parliament type, or have no parliament. So, hold on a second. Parliament. Oh! Change parliament type. There's a button here. So we can do we currently have a state parliament. We can do council, assembly, or no parliament. The no parliament is, I think, not a choice, right? Yeah, but you want me to have the no parliament. There is also autocratic parliament. And that I do not have as a choice yet, right? I did not see it there as a choice. No, that's unfortunate. Then there is the autocratic, the absolute rule, crown law. I don't remember having a choice about that. Am I crazy? That there was no autocratic absolute rule, right? Do I need to unlock that somehow? There's autocracy. Forced, enforced, bank ledger, mining, universal. Game? Okay, now you're just confused. I could have searched for it, but no absolute rule. Do I need to research that? Hold on. Huh? Okay, that, yeah. Age of Absolutism? There is max literacy, but I'm searching for absolute rule. There. I need to embrace something for it. Manufactories allows me to... Oh wait, this is called absolute rulership. That just gives ground. Okay, that's not what I was searching for. Absolute rulership, absolutist ambitions, gives power projection, absolute loyalty, loyalty of subject, absolutist courts. Doesn't seem to be here with research, so that is not the way to solve this. So I don't even have it. I can't even solve this. Is what I'm seeing here. Okay. When we're still working towards getting more ground power. Centralization. I would like absolutist stuff, but well. If I don't get a choice for that, I don't. Do I need a certain amount of absolute... wait. Let me just quickly check something with the absolutism. Autocracy gives that. Leviathan policy would give that. Strict censorship would give absolutist stuff. Secret police. I mean, but it doesn't do a lot of other stuff. Crown power. Censored press. Absolute rule policy. Rights of Crown Law. Okay. I think we're gonna do something when the next Landtag comes around, which is gonna probably take a while. Yeah. And check a few laws to change things. Come on, burgers, become more loyal. So I can do another massive thingy removal. I mean, we've removed a lot. We're actually nearly done with removing stuff. Maybe it also makes more sense to remove more things from the clergy again. Yeah, you know what? That probably makes more sense. I mean, we're not gonna succeed with this, to be blunt. And of course, it's literary rights. And of course, this one as well. Well, that should yeah, they have less than 13 privileges. At least I've wasted my money on all of this. And I've not done anything else this episode, so that's also cool. I mean, we're still not done with that. The money can, I guess, technically be invested again. It's a lot. But a lot of this loyalty is also gonna switch around. Thanks, nobility. You saw that I wanted to fix my stability again, and you were, yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, but law changes are Landtag. There's no other real way to do this. I mean, we know what happens when I do it. Let's phrase it like that. When I do it directly. I guess we are doing quite well on the absolutism if we keep getting these events. And look at how little taxes I get from nobility. I mean, they're not loyal anyway at the moment. I guess there would be another way if I go towards liberalism. I would just need to stop taxing these guys, and that's also a way to end this. But what are 7 years, right? We are better than this. Okay. There was no real problem with that. Well, let's just let the game run towards the next Landtag. And we'll see how many laws we can change. We're just gonna pick the thing with the most support. And then just go wild on the list. The rebels are, yeah, like I said, not doing anything. This is just prestige. I assume that we are currently with the balance. I mean, we are selling food because we're making a lot. So we are kind of benefiting from this winter. I mean, my tax base has not changed, of course. It's just the amount of taxing that I do that has changed. Brewing the sentence. Absolutism manufacturers has been embraced. I guess I could research that stuff now. Just to, get these, this ground power stuff in. I mean, this is 50% ground power. And there is better, resources as well. Is there anything else that... I mean, there's a lot of stuff that sticks out here that would be amazing. But... this one is the one that sticks out the most for me. Oh, fuck. Of course. I mean, this is all like military stuff. Income from mint. No, I just removed it. I mean, all of this is. God damn it! I removed that as well. Let's go back to it. Give me 50% ground power. Let's try to do things that way. The Landtag would be around soon. I mean, we had 58. We're actually getting towards the requirement, the 67. But we do not have enough absolutism. We just need to hope for events to fix these things. But I have high hopes that we do need to keep an eye out on that. That we can do some stuff with the Landtag, with the parliament. That should fix a few things. You guys are doing food like crazy. Still building up. Still not done with all of this building stuff. And of course, if you know of these things coming around, you can prepare better for them. But we are doing this all blindly, so I'm just kind of getting basically slammed by these things. To put it simply. We do need to stop doing disability soon enough. Well, I guess we're also not super far away from the absolutism thing. From the 80 absolutism. Our base support is astoundingly low. I guess we do not have quite the right thing there. Oh, we took a loan. Whoops, that's what I wanted to actually not do. Let's stop this. Actually, we are not gonna completely stop it. I do want to be positive, at least. No, there's no need for us to have any loans. Refuse to pay taxes. No, give me the absolutist event. I mean, I think we actually can get a decent amount of taxes when things switch around again. Can actually do more minting. Huh. So, now, Sponsor University is the biggest, or the paved rate. Okay, we don't need that. University, it's gonna cost me a bit of money, but let's change some laws. So, absolute rulership. Wait, this is administer for the administer thingy. That is not what we're looking for. We are looking for the right to rule. Rights of nobility, rights of burghers. Wait, that's what it is, right? Am I crazy? Values. Absolutism. The absolute ruler. Rights of the crown law. Am I blind? Rights of the clergy, rights of nobility, royal customs. Crown. Huh. It's a policy. I mean, that's not here, right? Or do we have not unlocked? Wait, hold on a second. Do we need to research that? Rights of the crown. There it is. There we have this. What we need to change, which is behind a lot of tech. Yeah, like. No matter how you look at it, everything is so heavily locked behind tech. I still am gonna look through these things here. I mean, absolute rulership was completely alright. This one was completely alright. Ruler general also gives us absolutism, so the borders stay open. Centralized bureaucracy, no question either. Cabinet laws. All meaningless. Censorship. There was something that does give us absolutism if we do it strictly. We do lose... I mean, actually that is not much. Gives clergy a little bit more power. But we do also gain spiritualists, and that is not what I want. The Martial Society? Do we want that still? Technically not. I mean, there's maximum tax for peasants, but technically speaking, maximum tax doesn't do that much for us at the moment. There, this is all favor the ruler, clearly. Education of the elites. We have humanist and innovative, which reduces thinking, gives 5% for the common people. We could do mixed institutions, education of the court, which would give aristocracy, innovative, No. No changes there. This we just did. The jury laws we just did. Blood tax of foreigners. Nothing here really matters in my opinion. I think there's nothing actually that I want to change. No wait, legitimization of power. There we go, Leviathan. More ground power. Yep, this one I think is definitely something that I want to change. So, this of course is gonna cost me stability, but no one wants to give me anything, so I cannot do change any other laws. I wanted, didn't I? Whatever. Yeah, be pissed off, who cares? At least we changed one law. That didn't change anything here, right? Yeah, we need to wait for rights of the crown. But Leviathan gives us absolutism, so why not? This is going down a little bit. We do have this loan, let's do that. Okay. So we cannot finish this, I guess, the way we wanted. Even though we are pushing on amazing bit of ground power, we are obviously gonna take the stability. And we probably also should invest into this, right? Just to have it positive again. I can lose a bit of stability again. I could get rid of some army. There we go. You're finally in charge. You're not that good. This doesn't matter. Only Luxembourg wants to hand out a lady. Sure, we'll take that. Oh, and this also completely switches things around again. As we now have someone in charge again. I guess we did have the regency. Okay, this does look better. Of course, we're still not quite where we are at. But when this one drops away, we're gonna also get a 1%, once again a 10% boost to our state fed satisfaction. That should be a bunch of money. And we should be alright again. Now with them missing a shit ton of stuff. God damn it, give me absolutism. Leviathan is gonna come around soon to give us even more ground power. This I would still keep, because it doesn't do jack shit anyway. I mean, there's some stuff that I clearly would like out. Or I wouldn't mind out. Like the, I guess this one actually would be now okay to also remove the building roads rights. Don't really care about my burghers building roads at this point. This one is also actually completely unnecessary. Why do I have this even in, looking at it? This seems completely useless. Huh. Well, stuff comes back to bite me in the ass. Do I just say fuck it, burgers? I do. We're at 62% current land. This does speed up the burgers a little bit, but we also... Whoops, I think I've just clicked it away. No, there we go. Thanks. 4 years? Yeah, I mean, they're not gonna rise up, no matter how I look at it. Oh, this is actually pretty good. More copper output. That should actually do also certain things to my finances. Yeah, it drops. No, wait. It dropped in, then it fixed them back up again. I see. But we are losing food here. How long does this little ice age even last? I guess it doesn't particularly say. Oh, well, a fair bit. A fair bit. I don't think I need to ration anything. We keep things in order. But things are looking better here for the income. I think we can once again invest stuff. I mean, we've gotten a bunch of buildings. Let's phrase it like that. We can also actually do all of your stuff. stuff. Let's not forget that we can kill our income by just creating a bunch of breweries. Or our treasury. I mean, this is also meaningless, to be honest. You are not doing anything. I think we are gonna start encouraging migration to these places that are clearly missing dudes. 2000, okay, yeah. We're gonna fix that up for you. To be honest, here you can do this as well. I'm not sure if the migration encouragement is gonna do much. I do have a bunch of stuff here as well. You can give me advancement of the burgers. I wouldn't mind that. That would be beneficial, but no. I mean, we still have the option to revoke more stuff if we wanted to push up ground land even more. Ground power even more. But we are also gonna get that tech over here soon, which gives us 50% ground power. And if we do the right to rule, I think there's gonna be also a decent chunk of ground power to be had. Well, have we handled this in a decent way? I don't think we did. But who cares at this point? We're nearly through the whole disaster. I have to admit, I didn't realize that the disaster was happening. Not gonna lie, I was like, oh, what is this? What are you doing? Huh, curious. Oh wow, you can have two of these as well. Okay, let's spend all the money here again. And at least we're getting a decent chunk of production boost. But of course, the burgers are currently not happy, so I don't get as much production as well. That is also true. There we go. 50% ground power. How much is that in actual numbers? Okay, we're at 65. We are pretty high at this point. Now we're gonna go for this max literacy stuff, so that we can get to the rights of the crown. There's some random stuff in there that I don't care about. A divine plague. Less dudes, stability, money loss, okay. Less dudes. Okay. To be completely honest. Be upset. We have 2 more years for the disaster to exist. But yeah, look at our money already being fixed again. I mean, I guess we are not fully doing things. Let's not forget that. Technically speaking, we can do this. Which I technically want to do. I think we can wait for that. If the burgers rebel, stay rebel. How are they currently looking from a power standpoint? 16. Should I just say fuck it again? And remove the last thingy here, the roads that I want to remove? I mean, we can, like, all of these things I want to keep in. They are currently very useful. The roads are not that necessary. And they give them, but they also give them a little bit of stuff here. But now would be the best point to do that, to be honest. Because they are really unhappy anyway. They lose 40. Cool, they're back to 0. Who cares? Oh, this has pumped you up quite a bit here. Oh! Crazy stuff. This is not gonna fix that, right? I mean, down to 1.1%. Well, we're gonna wait for this disaster to end. Honoration of relics. Okay, can't change anything about that. Did do pop satisfaction. We might have our first rebellion here when things come around. We also need to stop this now again. EP. Or the burghers currently do not pay me any taxes. That's why we are dropping. Okay, there, it switches again. They were so far down this time that things completely dropped. Well, we are gonna... we're gonna go full throttle? Sure. I did piss them off quite a bit, not gonna lie. I have to admit that. But I'm just a silly guy, you know? I mean, even if I pay them, that's not gonna be enough to fix that completely. So we're gonna probably have a burger revolt. So be it. Unless this one switches something around and we get a bunch of events. We do only need one more year. Which just does the equilibrium. So it doesn't technically fix the thingy. Sure. Get me closer towards that right of the crown. And then we'll see. Build before country. I cannot do anything there. Let's give them not any more power than they already have. You are gonna be in charge. It's gonna end this year. The disaster. Burger leaks assist. I could give a push towards something, but this would give more burger insurgents. We are not gonna allow that. So I have to click this. Okay. Still don't quite know when this exactly happened. So we don't know when it's gonna end. Not yet. Doesn't tell me here, right? Not really. Sure. I like how there was so much going on in my country that I'm really just focusing on that and nothing else. Oh, there we go, Landtag. Let's go. Contact census. Yeah, sure. I just want the estate satisfaction thingy. We could grant urban seat and this would make the burghers happy. Okay. This is currently, usually I would not do it, but now that feels relevant. Come on. Oh. Greater than 20 years. Not 20 years, greater than it. Oh, this also gives a... Like, if the Baden event does give absolutism. I mean, I don't think we need any law changes still. And I would not really like to lose more stability than I already have. It's a lot to fix. And I think there the burgers drop again. Yippee. Mercantilism. I don't want to... I'm actually gonna do this. This is far better. The hell do you want? Purchase military access. Sure. That is interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You could ask, or you could just straight up say, hey, here's money. There we go. Stability goes up again. Come on. Disaster. I will end the episode when the disaster is over. I mean, to be honest, this feels like the kind of disaster that is gonna happen either way, no matter how you look at it. But I think... I mean, it's not super terrible. You have 66%. This kind of also... I mean, of course, the policies do a lot more estate satisfaction. There we go. We just... Ta-da. Okay, we just lose 5 legitimacy, that's it. Cool. Well, the whole loyalty completely switches again, so we are back to gaining money, even if we are losing stuff. Social mobility. Stop pissing off the burgers. They're still kind of pissed off. Luckily they're going down. But yeah, our money is now a lot better. We are fixing legitimacy and stability, which should punch up our income quite a bit, and then we can focus on building up again. This was now this kind of like... I'm not sure what you can gain out of it, because I assume that you always can gain out of something out of disasters. But at the moment... Well, we have 200, while we still push up stability while paying for everything, so there's that. Oh, hell yeah! I mean, we still can pump up the ground power with all of this. No worries at all. I'm gonna save up for... Oh, wait, right. No, we're gonna end up the episode here. So like always, like so shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye, yeah.